Yes, I didn't
Okay.
think we had internet, so I did.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keough. Resolved that the regular meeting commenced at the hour of 7 p.m. And be it further resolved that Council acknowledges that we are meeting in the Robinson Spirit Treaty area on lands that have been traditionally used by several Indigenous nations. And my mic's not on, just a sec. There we go. Okay. Several Indigenous nations, but we would like to pay special recognition to our closest Indigenous neighbors, the community of Bigdigon Nishnawbek and Nemezagamek Nishnawbek First Nations. We wish to recognize a long history of the First Nations and Métis people in our region specifically, and show respect to them today. All in favor? Carried. Okay, additions or deletions to the agenda?
There is one addition to agenda item 12-04, Administration Report FD 2024-04, submitted by Ian Portugal, Fire Chief, regarding Fire Department Monthly Report, August 31st, 2024.
Thank you very much. Disclosure of pecuniary interest and general nature thereof.
There is one for Member of Council Tony Lynn Rupp. I declare pecuniary interest on agenda items, open session, item number 15-01, closed agenda item number 0501 of the agenda for the above noted meeting for the following reason. I've applied for the library board position.
Thank you. Okay, approval of the agenda. Okay, moved by Councillor Keough, second by Councillor Kotick. Resolved that the agenda be approved as amended. All in favor? Carried. No delegations or presentations. Adoption of the minutes. Moved by Councillor Keough, second by Councillor Ruff. Resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting held August 15th, 2024 are adopted as circulated. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Hudson. Resolved that the minutes of the special council meeting held August 15, 2024 are adopted as circulated. All in favor? Carried. Okay, correspondence. Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keough. Resolved that correspondence items 08-01 to 08-02 be received and filed.
Through the chair, I would like to call down correspondence item number 0802, please.
Okay. To be it resolved that agenda item, I guess we can add the agenda item. What it's going to be.
So we will pull down agenda item 0802
Yes.
to be returned to the council meeting. Yep,
Oh.
so just 0802.
Alrighty.
And then for today, September the 12th, 11th, sorry.
Okay, be it further resolved that agenda item 08-02 be returned to council under business for the meeting of September 11th, 2024. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Reports to the committees. Okay, verbal update. Okay, I want to say it's so nice to see all the construction going on around town. And starting Monday, everyone be prepared for the construction project that's going to begin on Ohsweken. They're doing the whole road, so I'm sure there's going to be definitely some interruption with the traffic. The bad news for today, for anyone that has internet with Northern Broadband, and everyone, or as everyone knows, it's been down all day since this morning. And yes, the locate was done and it was given an all clear. So there is a crew here from Sault Ste. Marie on site working on it right now. So hopefully they can get it back up and running soon. And it's actually scary to think of how much our world depends on the internet. Because when something like that is down, it's like, how do you run your day? Okay, but anyway, we made it through the day. Thank you very much. Over to Jolene.
Thank you, through the chair. Just a couple of things. First, we would like to thank the summer seasonal students that were with us this year. They did a phenomenal job, a lot of hard work. They accomplished a lot this season, and so we want to just wish them well in their studies and hope that we see them back next year. Just want to remind everyone that we have our upcoming community engagement night on September 17th from 6 to 8 p.m. in the auditorium. It's a great opportunity for everybody to come and meet the different groups that are in town, volunteer, and just see what it is that they're doing and currently working on. Another thing that I wanted to touch on was happening also on September 17th is the CBC Tower demolition. So some may have seen the signs on the Ohsweken corridor with the siren warning. So weather permitting, the demolition is supposed to take place between 7 and 8 a.m. Residents are asked to not go anywhere near the vicinity. CBC Radio Canada has provided us with a statement, and we'll be sharing that on our website and Facebook page. And addressing a couple of the other projects that are happening. The Community Center Arena roof repair is currently underway, and they hope to have the project for the arena completed in November. The Public Works ditching program has been coming along, and the team has been doing a fantastic job. They hope to have it completed this year, but may have to continue phase 1 into the spring of 2025. There's quite a bit of ditching that has to be done. And then, as Mayor Moffat already addressed, the Ohsweken project will begin shortly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, over to business. Thank you. Moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Kotick, resolved that council is in receipt of administration report admin 2024-20 submitted by Jolene Keogh, clerk, deputy CAO, regarding Manitowoc Cemetery Advisory Committee 2024 to 2026 work plans.
Thank you again through the chair. The Manitowoc Cemetery Advisory Committee has been meeting to formulate a work plan for the duration of their term. Presented before you is the items and action items that they have put together. A lot of these items will be an ongoing item, maybe annual or things to work toward, and so it's presented before council for your approval.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
Through the chair, just a comment. I just would like to give a shout out to the public work guys that have been maintaining the cemetery. We drive by there often to go to our, where we have our camp, and it seems pretty immaculate, so shout out to those guys, they're doing a great job.
Thank you. Okay, any other questions, comments? Seeing none? Okay, thank you. Okay, and further that council approves the 2024 to 2026 work plan for the Manitowoc Cemetery Advisory Committee. All in favor? Carried. Okay, moved by Councillor Keogh, seconded by Councillor Hudson, resolved that council is in receipt of administration report admin 2024-21 submitted by Katie Law, executive assistant, regarding Joint Health and Safety Committee appointment.
Through the chair, so with the exit of previous Fire Chief Don Kruger, there was a vacancy on the Joint Health Safety Board for the Township of Manitowoc in the role of manager. So we were looking for a manager rep. The Joint Health Safety Committee asked the management team who would be interested, and Tyler Brewster, the Director of Public Works, has put his name forward. So I come to ask you today to appoint Tyler Brewster as a management rep.
Okay, any questions, comments? Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, and further that council appoints Tyler Brewster, Director of Public Works, as the management representatives for the Township of Manitowoc Joint Health and Safety Committee. All in favor? Carried. Okay, moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keogh. Whereas by the virtue of the Franco-Ontarian Day Act, which is legislated on April 26th, 2010, which was legislated. It is declared that September 25th of every year be recognized as Franco-Ontarian Day throughout the province of Ontario. And whereas September 25th is an anniversary of the flag raising of Franco-Ontario flag, and it represents over 400 years of French presence in Ontario. And whereas there are more than 745,000 Francophones in Ontario, the largest Francophone community outside of, that is the largest Francophone community outside of Quebec. And whereas Franco-Ontarian Day has become an annual occasion to celebrate the Francophone community. Now, therefore, I, Jim Moffat, by virtue of the power vested in me as Mayor of the Township of Manitouwadge, do hereby proclaim September 25th of each year as Franco-Ontario Day and join the Francophone community of Manitouwadge in celebration its exceptional contribution to Ontario's growth and prosperity. All in favor? Carried. Moved by Councillor Rupp, second by Councillor Cottick, resolved that council is in receipt of administration report FD 2024-04 submitted by Ian Portugal, Fire Chief, regarding Fire Department monthly report, August 31st, 2024. If you'd like to come to the chair and give us your highlights, please.
I didn't bring a copy.
Just some highlights you'd like to touch on?
I think we forgot to tell Ian he had
Oh.
to tell us about the report.
Welcome to your first official report.
Thank you. Do I have to say through the chair? I don't know. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So my first month here, as I stated in my report, I'd just like to thank everybody in the town for being so gracious to us here. Everybody's wonderful. And so we're really happy to be here. So that's pretty amazing. Just a couple of highlights, just discovering how the fire department works and what's been past practice. So I made a few modifications to our breathing air system, how we're operating that. We're in MTO compliance of vehicle checks and in the MTO compliance for air brake check. So, and that's a work in progress, the air brakes. When the vehicle, and I didn't mention this will be the next one.
Okay.
When they get their safeties done, we're going to modify the air brakes into fire trucks, so bringing more into compliance with the MTO.
Okay, thank you very much. Any questions or comments?
Through the chair, for the expired bunker gear and helmets, how many sets do you have to replace?
Still in the process of compiling. Started a new system where we're taking serial numbers and dates. When I first came here a month ago, I was kind of concerned, but I think things are pretty good. Helmets, probably around 4 to 5 helmets. I'm thinking for this year, next year, or next year, and maybe 2 to 3 sets of gear, bunker gear.
And this bunker gear and the helmets are very specific, like each person is measured for them, that sort of thing, or are they generally just, a rough size?
The helmet is not measured. We have a spec that we're using, or that we're going to go to a common specification. In the past, we've gone to measured bunker gear.
So does it take a while for stuff to come in once it's ordered, or?
Yeah, the helmet's probably about a month, I would think. Bunker gear, the brand that we're using is made in Quebec. So it's not like we have to fight with customs and everything else to get it done.
Okay.
But we're still looking at months for bunker gear.
Okay, thank you.
It's getting better.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, comments?
Through the chair, so that equipment that needs to be upgraded, is it like completely redundant, or is there a way to refurbish that stuff, or is it just basically that's the end of the slide?
The NFPA standard, which is best practice in North America, has a 10-year shelf life. Whether it's used or not, it's for helmets, bunker gear, certain other items, it's 10 years.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions, comments? Okay, well, thank you very much and welcome. You did a fantastic job.
All right, thanks.
Okay, and further, that council receives the fire chief's report as presented. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Okay, moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Hudson. Resolved that council is in receipt of correspondence from Greg Valance, Manager, Eastern Campuses, Confederation College, regarding urgent support for the driving opportunities, empowering workforce readiness and economic growth in Northern Ontario. Initiate opportunities. Okay, questions, comments?
Through the chair, I was hoping maybe Jolene or yourself would have more information on this. By the looks of what I read, it looks like it would be a great opportunity for our community, or really any of the communities in the north. So I think that we should be supporting it in any way we can. I know that it is almost impossible to get driver's training here. I have not been able to get it myself. I am currently trying to do my DSET by myself, well, now with Ian. Thank you, Ian. But it's been very difficult to find the training. Even for G2 licenses and G licenses, the driver's training is just not available. So it would be much easier to have it somewhere in the north, and it would make our highways safer in the process.
Okay, thank you. Now, speaking with Greg, and I have spoke with him in the past about this, the college is gearing up to do that, offering courses in the whole North Shore, including Manitouwadge. You know, it's all, how many people show interest to the college, and then they will gear up and set up places for the training. So it's still in the early stages, but yes, I agree, let's support it 100%.
Right, so is there a way that we can get the word out so people are reaching out to the college so that they see Manitouwadge as a potential?
Well, once they get it officially off the ground, then
Oh, okay.
we will make
So-
sure there will be advertising and so on.
Excellent.
All right?
All right, thank you.
Have anything on that, or
No, that covers it.
any other questions, comments? Okay, thank you. Okay, and further, that council directs staff to send a letter on behalf of mayor and council to the Minister of Labor, Immigration, Training and Skills Development in support of Confederation College's Driving Opportunities, Empowering Workforce Readiness and Economic Growth in Northern Ontario Initiative. All in favor? Carried. Okay. Moved by Councillor Ruff, second by Councillor Keough, being a bylaw to authorize the signing of the municipal funding agreement of the transfer of funds under the Canada Community Building Fund. Be read a first and second time. And furthermore, be read a third time, passed and numbered as bylaw number 2024-41. All in favor? Carried. Okay, moved by Councillor Cottick, second by Councillor Hudson, whereas Section 239(4) of the Municipal Act 2001, SO 2001, C25 provides that before holding a meeting or part of a meeting that is to be closed to the public, the municipality or local board or committee of either of them shall state by resolution the fact of holding of the closed meeting and the general nature of the matter to be considered at the closed meeting. Now therefore be it resolved that this meeting is hereby closed to the public, as the subject matter being discussed falls under the following sections. Section 239(2)B, personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees, board and committee appointments. All in favor? Carried. Okay.
Live stream.